Beautiful day, Agape. Much love to each and every one of you. I am so grateful that you are here for a magnificent way of meditation service. What a bright, beautiful way to begin this magnificent day today. I'm Reverend Coco Stewart. I'm delighted to be the hosting minister for this service. Reverend Michael is taking some well-earned rest and relaxation and being in the joy of life. We will hear from him later, which I'm always pleased to be able to say. Meanwhile, when he steps out of the pulpit, we always have magnificent spiritual consciousness that anchors us and steeps us in the profound energy of deep stillness. Today, we have our own Agape ordained minister, Reverend Kate Rodger. She is the founder, well, first of all, she's an ordained Agape minister, I just said that, but she's the founder and director of the Modern Day Mystery School Institute of Modern Wisdom. Her most notable programs include the Modern Day Alchemist and Modern Day Priestess trainings. She is an expert in bringing forth the mystical into this dimension in a way that will soulfully lift you. So she will step up in a moment. And at this time, we have a magnificent spiritual reading and dynamic prayer that Reverend Dr. Julie Moret is bringing forward. Reverend Julie.
Good morning. I am Reverend Julie Moret, and our selected reading this morning comes from our book of the month, Embracing Brilliance by Jennifer Norton. It can be found beginning on page 26 of chapter 1, Naming Our True Nature. There has never been, and there never will be, anyone exactly like you or me. Each individual is a unique and remarkable being. Our voice, our image, our stories, our creation, our awareness, our life interpretations, and so much more are all unrepeatable, original equations distinctly ours. This fact invites us to fully admit and accept ourselves as marvelous expressions of perfectly original geniality. I invite us to actively acknowledge the magnificence of our true creative essence and perhaps to even put it to some serious positive usage. Just as we are each a unique incarnation of creative source energy, our individual capacity for expressing the spark of life we all contain within is boundless. If that feels like a lot, well, that's because it is. But no worries, dear life artist. So are you, and so am I. We are abundantly equipped with everything we need for this adventure into the particularly personal, yet universal artistry for which each of us is made. I invite you to join me in a moment of prayer. Just taking a nice, easy breath. Releasing, letting go. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to open my heart like a rose opening wide to the awareness that there is one beauty in this world, that beauty that is life, that is God, that is source, that is everywhere always. And I'm so keenly aware that as this oneness that is absolute beauty is everywhere in all places, spaces, times, moments. That means it's right where I am, and it's right where I am, it's right where you are. Right here, right now, the presence of God, now, always. And so it's from this place of absolute unification that I bless our way of meditation service this morning. I'm knowing that this service is filled with beauty. It is filled with wisdom. I bless Reverend Kate as she comes forward, that the divine source, goddess energy, moves through her in a way that nurtures, inspires, wakes up, enlivens each one tuning in. This is such a good service. It's such a holy, sacred time of communing with Spirit, aligning with Source. And so I bless this service, knowing it is good and very good. And I simply say, and so it is. Amen.
Good morning, Agape. Thank you, Reverend Julie. I'm so grateful to be here with you this morning. Grateful to Reverend Michael and that he is resting and restoring and getting everything taken care of that he needs to be taken care of. When he tuned in with me a couple of days ago about doing the Dharma talk, I immediately tuned in with great gratitude and what we're with, of course, and what could be amplified for us as a community and for each one of us as individuals. And in the collective, of course, we're celebrating the divine feminine, right? With International Women's Day yesterday, and we're with Women's History Month right now. And so I tuned in with the divine feminine to see what wanted to be gifted to us this morning. And what she said was, bring them home. Bring them home to me. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So what does that mean? Bring them home to me. Well, when we go to Mama's home, what do? We kick off our shoes and we relax, right? And with what we're all experiencing today in this world, there's so much, like never before, there's so much coming at us. It's so nonstop, it's mind-blowing what we're experiencing. So when we enter into a meditative practice, into our daily allowance, as Reverend Michael says, right? We get to relax. We get to rest. And the great cosmic mother, the divine feminine, the sacred feminine, is asking us to rest in the presence of the infinite. The second thing that she is offering us, the sacred feminine is offering us, is restoration, nutrition. So when we go home to our mother's house, we go into the kitchen, we open up the refrigerator, and we see what's there, right? We want to be fed. What's cooking? And this is one of the things that we get when we meditate, right? We are fed. And the next thing, the third thing that she really wanted to emphasize is safety, because what we're experiencing in the world right now, it's so fragmented and so scary for so many people. There's so much fear operating and coming at us from so many different directions. And the great cosmic mother wants us to know that it's really okay. We're really okay. And when we sit in the great silence, in the arms of the mother, we are safe. We are held. I mean, think about when a baby is being held in the arms of her or his mother. There's nothing that could hurt or harm that child. And this is what she is asking us to remember. And so in Agape speak, in New Thought, Ageless Wisdom speak, in our language, the great cosmic mother is the unified field, right? This great presence, the I am presence, it's everywhere. The God presence, the love intelligence, it's everywhere. There's no place that it's not. And so in our meditation practice, what we get to do, it's not an activation presence. Yes, it's an alive, we're alive in it. It's not like we just dumb out, right? We're alive in the presence, and yet we relax and we rest in the presence of the unified field, and that's everywhere. And we're nutrified. What are we nutrified by? We are nutrified by the verities of the cosmos. So what are the verities of the cosmos? The verities of the cosmos are the principles that are immutable. In the phenomenal world that we experience 17 hours a day, basically, it's completely pliable. It is mutable. It's man-made, man-constructed, man-designed, and woman-designed too. It isn't about gender so much as it's human influenced, right? It's not sacred law, sacred principle. When we commune with the ineffable, when we commune with that which is so, reality with a capital R, not reality as we're moving around in the experiential world, when we commune with reality with a capital R, we are fed by the verities of the cosmos, like peace. Peace that surpasses understanding. We can't even really put words to it. We are nutrified by what we call love absolute. Love that is actually mind-blowing. We are nutrified by freedom, liberation, wholeness. This is where the alchemy happens. You hear Reverend Michael and Reverend Coco, whoever is doing a Dharma talk or one of the speakers doing a talk here, usually it's Reverend Michael, and when you hear us talk about alchemy, the alchemy happens at the quantum level, right? It happens mostly in the non-conscious, in the subconscious. And it begins with the verities of the cosmos. It begins with wholeness, freedom, peace, liberation, wisdom, beauty, grace, abundance. Like these things, these principles that are established, they can never be destroyed. They are the living, vitalizing truths of who and what you are. Okay, so we're going to commune. We're going to enter into holy communion with the verities of the cosmos, and we will allow ourselves to be nutrified by these living truths, okay? And then safety. When we're in the loving arms of the Cosmic Mother, when we're in holy communion with the unified field, the great I am that is everywhere present, what we get to notice is that here, nothing can touch us. Nothing can hurt us. Nothing can harm us. There is no personality. There's no competition. There's no judgment. There's no owie. Nothing can hurt us. We're completely fed, we're completely taken care of, we're completely loved up. And here, great alchemy, like a right relationship, a right alignment happens. It happens in the nervous system, it happens at a cellular level, it happens between the molecules, the protons and electrons and neutrons of your very being. It happens at the quantum level, so that then when you move in your daily life, you are informed, and then you get to reveal that which has never been before. Direct from the cosmos, you get to deliver something so magnificent as you, a living light, the truth, the way. You get to be a living work, a living play of art. How wonderful. How wonderful is that? How magnificent. This is freedom. This is truth. And so, let's dive in. And let's meditate together. Let's move into and experience great alchemy together. Let's experience the unified field and be nutrified and rest and restore. And we will notice that we are safe. We'll allow every aspect of us to notice that we are safe. Okay, it's important, because when we notice, it ripples throughout the entire cosmos, and others non-consciously get to notice this too. So let us please receive a breath and allow our eyes to close. And receiving another breath. Let's receive. And wonderful. And one more breath, please, and allow it to splash against the floor of your pelvis. And releasing the breath and calming the body temple and allowing the mind to relax, allowing the body to come into homeostasis. And here now, noticing that there's nothing to do, that we just literally get to relax here, relaxing the mind, the body, and breathing. And we can notice that there is a presence that is everywhere. There's no place that it is not, and it is edgeless. It is the primordial, the before the before. This is actually the sacred feminine, the one who births all of life. And so we breathe here, and let's just be present with this experience. dropping more deeply. And so while we're here, what is happening alchemically is the name and the nature of the God presence, of the love intelligence, is nutrifying every aspect of you. That's what's happening. So we allow this restoration. And if the mind wanders, that's okay. And just release that experience and bring the attention back either to the breath or to the experience of the unified field, the God presence. yourself to recognize that you are safe. Have that recognition. Have it be a full self, full, comprehensive, full body recognition. Safe. I am safe. Notice it. I am actually safe. Right here, right now. And let it flood your systems. Let it flood through every cell, all of your nervous system. Let it flood into your auric field. I am safe. Noticing it. So it's not something you direct, you allow it. The noticing. Safe. This is an aha. Oh, I am safe. And let it settle. Relax and rest here in reality. Reality. Allowing the verities of the cosmos to have their way to nutrify you. to restore in the loving arms of the Cosmic Mother, the unified field of reality, the love intelligence which governs the cosmos. What good news it is that we could never be separated from it. How good it is to come together in and as the beloved community, in holy communion. What good news it is that we are the living evidence of love, of truth, of freedom, of infinite possibility and creativity, beauty, abundance, wholeness, true bliss that is grounded in reality. We are the living evidence. We meet this in meditation. This time has been blessed, indeed a blessing it is. I'm so grateful for our beloved Reverend Michael, knowing that right where he is, he meets us in this unified field of rest, restoration, and safety. And so, knowing indeed that our time has been a beautiful time of alchemy, that it continues to nutrify and inform, I lovingly bless this time and release it. And I allow it to continue evermore. And so it is, and so it shall be. Amen. Ashe.
Thank you so much. So you've been bathed in the brilliant healing energy of the Reverend Kate Rodger. So you can send her some love on the chat. You can tell your friends to go back and listen to this magnificent, deep healing that Reverend Kate led us through. Thank you so much. And now is the time when we begin to prepare a financial gift, a financial offering. As you've heard us say many times, Agape is not backed by a human corporation. It's backed by the infinite of our own soul, each and every one of us. Always I think to myself, this is a place I want to continue to flourish. This is a place where my soul thrives and flourishes, and I want to be a part of giving energy to that. That's how I begin thinking about the offering. For myself, I always think, I'm so incredibly grateful for all the years that have been invested, especially for a time such as this. I really lean into the consciousness that has been established here by the magnificent Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith and the whole crew that he brings along with him. Always so blessed and a blessing. So we're just going to take a moment as you begin to prepare your offering to bless it. I take this opportunity and I give thanks. I bless the one who prepares their offering, knowing they can never outgive God, but the givingness of the infinite moves through each and every one individually and as the one, uplifting the brilliance of the living vision of Agape in every way and in all ways that are known and as yet to be revealed. So established in this blessing of love, this offering, the one that gives, and Agape receiving it, it is fulfilled richly, abundantly with joy. Amen. So just continue to prepare your offerings. I will tell you how you can give. If you can text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to the number on your screen, 424-321-6243. As always, you can set that up as a one-time gift, or you can set it up that it happens on a regular basis. You know, you can also set it up so that if you're out somewhere getting coffee or doing something and suddenly you're struck, you know, how awe strikes us, the awesomeness of God. In moments when we look not while you're driving. It's frequently happened to me. So you have to wait till you stop. But you can always come back and text the give again to this number. If you're on Agape's Facebook page or Reverend Michael's Facebook page, we're so thankful for your giving. If you're on our YouTube channel, you can go to our website, agapelive.com. You're on a safe, secure website. You can push the donate button. It's right there. If you would like to be old-fashioned and write a check, which some of us still like to do, you can make it out to Agape. There's a couple people here with us this morning. If you want to drop something off, somebody will receive it at the back, but you make it out to Agape and mail it to the address on the screen. Agape International Spiritual Center, 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California. Oh, the zip code's not here. Well, is it on the screen? It must be. Yeah, there we go. 90211. I don't know. Printer didn't do that part. Okay. So just continue, because we all want to continue to have this place in our heart and then physically to tune into all the time. So while you continue to prepare your offering, let's hear from Reverend Michael.
Peace and riches blessings, and welcome to the Agape International Spiritual Center. Today's a great day. Why? Because eternity is breaking into time as each and every one of us. It's Women's History Month. And obviously we're celebrating that because all this month you get to hear some of our magnificent female ministers as they bring forth the glory of the living one through and as them according to their uniqueness. What is our theme of the month? You already know. Your daily allowance. In other words, as we yield, as we surrender, as we allow, as we let, we're opening ourselves up to the infinite possibilities and potential that's everywhere. We don't have to make it happen. We're making it welcome through spiritual practice, divine intentionality, and practicing our daily allowance, letting and allowing the great presence to have its way through us. Always there's a musical soundtrack here at Agape. It's always great. Under our very own direction of Marianne Lewis. We have Rain Basu, we have Melis. And the message today is being brought to us by our very own Reverend Arlene Hilton. She does so much at Agape, and today she's bringing the message. The Way of Meditation service was facilitated by our very own Reverend Kate Rodger. And so as you are supping at the divine table of the feminine energy this month, do so with your heart open and allow yourself to become enriched by the tremendous love ethic that has propelled this community now in our 39th year. I welcome you to be you. That's all we're asking. We want you to be more of you. That's why we have a daily allowance and a profound, sincere spiritual practice. Have a beautiful Sunday. Take back your Sunday. Take back your life and watch as more good flows through you that you even dare to imagine. Peace and blessings.
And Reverend Michael will be back next week. For a moment, he'll drop in. He'll be here for services. As always at Agape, there are many things going on that you know you want to tune into, 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 of them. I'm going to invite Reverend Julie Moret to tell us some of what's happening. Reverend Julie.
Welcome, welcome. So There's so many ways that we have right now to take the beauty and the nurturance of this day's meditation and then catapult it into deeper connection with Spirit. So take a listen, see what's yours. You can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific time. This week on the Take Back Your Mind podcast, Reverend Michael welcomes Hollywood veteran actor Tina Lifford. Outside of acting, Tina is a spiritual author, speaker, and the strategist and architect behind the Inner Fitness Project, which promotes nurturing the inner self to live well and thrive. Her new book, The Inner Fitness Revolution, A Roadmap to Your Freedom and Joy, will be released by HarperCollins this week. And on Friday, check out the next episode of Take Back Your Mind Life Question of the Week, Living Authentically as Transgender. Watch or listen to Take Back Your Mind and the Life Question of the Week with Michael B. Beckwith on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to sign up so that you get alerts when each new show drops on Wednesdays and Fridays. The Music and Arts Ministry is excited to announce that the Agape International Choir has opened auditions through March 23rd, directly following the last service. If you love to sing, are interested in building community, and you want to have a good time bringing forth the high vibrational sound of Agape, come on over to our rehearsal any of those Sundays to audition. For more information regarding guidelines and the audition process, email choir@agapelive.com. Today at 2 o'clock, One from the Heart offers our online bereavement support group for those who have experienced the physical loss of a human loved one. Also meeting at 2 o'clock is the Animal Bereavement Support Group for the loss of an animal companion. You can register on our website by clicking the appropriate bereavement support banner. The Crisis Support Clinic offers Zoom mini-counseling sessions every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. To receive details for your first-come, first-served complimentary one-on-one session with a licensed practitioner, email crisissupport@agapelive.com. This is offered to the community at large, and anybody may attend. Loving Hands Unite, the adoption, foster care, fertility ministry, meets this Friday, March 14th at 7 p.m. via Zoom. If you'd like support with any aspect of the adoption process, email lovinghandsunite@agapelive.com to receive the Zoom link and join. The One Love Ministry meets this Saturday, March 15th. We are honored to welcome Reverend Carlton Thibaut and special guests from the Los Angeles area's service-oriented LGBTQIA+ communities for Stronger Together, the power of love in service. Email lgbt@agapelive.com for the Zoom link. And Agape University presents a free online masterclass, The Frequency Factor Boot Camp. Become the vibrational match of your desires. That's Wednesday, March 26th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Join Reverend Julie Moret, that is me. Reverend Michael and I are presenting a masterclass alongside powerhouse guests Ken Honda, Dr. Delatoro McNeil, and Queen Afua for a high-energy, results-driven intensive designed to reset, refine, and supercharge your frequency field. This is what you're going to gain. Unlock the secrets of calibrating your energy to peak manifestation. Learn how to regulate your emotional and survival brain for deeper alignment. Build an unshakable internal foundation that fuels your inspiration. Discover the science of frequency and how your energetic field impacts those around you, and so much more. Registration is free. I said free. All you got to do is sign up so you can get the link. Join this life-shifting experience. Everyone who registers will receive a recording of the event, so no worries if you can't make the live presentation. You can always watch it later. Sign up right now at agapelive.com. I would love to see you there. That's March 26th. And Reverend Michael and his partners at Nuturize are enthusiastic to share a groundbreaking development from AdaptoZen, introducing Elevate Plus, organic fermented mushrooms, their latest innovation designed to elevate your mind, body, and spirit to new heights. This product is based on the mushroom supplements Rev takes for the immune system, brain function, and gut health and longevity. And they were created as a transformative step forward in your holistic wellness. Visit Nuturize.com, choose AdaptoZen, and pick your superfood greens at the same time to elevate your health. I told you there's so many opportunities here. And I know, Reverend Coco said there's one more. I know, I'm getting there. There's so much here. The following is not an Agape event. It emanates from Agape and its teachings, so take a listen. Paul? Thank you.
Welcome to the Good House, a sanctuary for spiritual authors seeking to bring their vision to life. And we're back with our immersive writers retreat happening in Los Angeles this month.
After going to this retreat by the Good House, my book is complete. I have not felt that way in years.
I'm Sean Patrick, and together with my business partner, Karen Mills-Alston, we've created a specialized publishing service dedicated to nurturing the gifts and talents of individuals and helping them share their message generously with the world, including Reverend Michael Beckwith, Agape licensed spiritual practitioners Jennifer Norton and Jennifer Kapler, and Agape community member Graham Steele.
Karen and Sean provide the structure and the practical tools that are essential to the creative process and to actually putting pen to paper.
Our signature Los Angeles Writers Retreat is a life-affirming event for spiritual authors ready to transform their ideas into powerful published books. And you can join us this March 27th to 29th, where you'll discover your authentic voice, develop your personal brand, and master storytelling techniques that resonate with readers. And in recognition of the impact the fires have had on our community, we're offering complimentary places to both first responders and those who have been affected by the fires. Register today for this transformative 3-day event at tghbooks.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. I'll see you there.
That's beautiful. Go to tghbooks.com. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to Agape's Fire Fund. So many opportunities to keep cultivating our consciousness. Pick what's yours and dive in. Many blessings to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, yes, give Reverend Kate some love and appreciation as she'll be here. She'll be here in a minute to do the benediction. But join with me for a moment as we just take a moment to, in our consciousness as a unified field, take this opportunity to give thanks, to bless the offering which has been prepared and come in, to know that it is blessed and a blessing, and that even now it is supporting the mission and the vision, the programs, the staff, everything Agape needs to fulfill the living, dynamic truth of itself right now in form for such a time as this. So the offering is blessed because each of us tunes in and makes it so. Amen. Thank you so much. So we're going to have if you want to stand up right where you are, we're going to have a closing chant. Don't forget to come back at 8:30 for meditation. As Reverend Michael said, Reverend Arlene Hilton is our speaker today. Rain Mizan and Melis, our musical inspiration. So celebrate and rejoice and come on up to Agape. Come forward, Reverend Kate, and after the chant, let's have a brief music. Reverend Kate will do our benediction.
Tired of the guilt that brings me pain. Now is the time for me to let go of the shame. The past behind me, I see anew. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready.
Such gratitude for this deep dive into Holy Communion with and as the one love, the one life, infinite possibility. We bless this day. We call it good and very good. So much gratitude for the nutrition, for the glory, for the great reality. We are the living light. This is good. We are the beloved community. This is true. And we allow it. We rise. This is the beauty of truth. And so it is, and so we rise. Amen. Ashe. We'll see you at the next service, Agape. Thank you.